Welcome back to another episode of Manager Mayhem. Battery H here with you. And we've got the Munich Grand Prix in 24 days. We will take a look here. Let's get the car condition complete. There's our email for that. Okay, we're done fixing both cars. We're going to go take a look at making performance and reliability improvements. We've got new parts coming for suspensions in 8 days, and we're looking to improve our parts. We have worked on our brakes, worked on our engine somewhat. Not gotten quite there yet with either. Reliability on the brakes are at 70 and 75% respectively. Not going to get there all that quickly. What we need for the current race is going to be acceleration and medium speed corners. So we need our gearbox in good shape. We need our suspension in good shape. So I think we're going to take off of those and we're going to go back to the gearboxes. On this car here, we can get that 8 days before the race. If we just do the one, it would take it all the way up to 80, and that's a 30-point jump. This one's a 27-point jump. So the suspension would be there. Again, I don't think we're going to get them all the way to the top in either case, but that's all right. I'm not expecting everything out of that. We want just a set of things that are above the norm at this point. And that's really where I think we're going to be. Okay, it's going to be a little bit, so I will be right back. Okay, everyone, we're back. We now have some new mail. Induction to the GMA, the Challenger Series, the Global Motorsport Association. We may be called to a vote a few times a year. Decisions cannot be taken lightly. If we abstain, we'll get to save up the vote, blah, blah, blah. First vote starts in 2 weeks. Vasquez retiring at the end of the season. Interview about potential Rio de Janeiro Grand Prix being added to the calendar. Let's accept the interview. I've yet to decide which way to vote. It's definitely tricky to see who is going to benefit from the rule change. I don't see any clear information. I may just abstain. Not entirely a bad thought either. Okay, designing, and once our suspension is designed here, okay. Now with that, the suspension build is finished. That gives us some medium speed corners, which is something we needed. We can now go in and take a look at our improving car parts and fitting the parts. So she's not happy. We've got supposedly 2 drivers of equal status. So yeah, rules risk is low. So we're going to move that up there, and I think then what we're going to do is work. It's 124 possible. Let's take a look at improvement parts out of 164. So I think we're going to neglect both of those, put that on, and because we need to get that reliability up to a point where it's actually doing something. Yeah, that's not really going to help. So we'll just keep Peter Stevens right there. 0.3% per day, 15 days to go. It means our reliability on that suspension is going to be kind of low. And we're not going to get the kind of increase in either our gearbox that we would like to see or the other suspension. But I want to get some reliability so we're not unjustly killing ourselves with the part there. Okay, we'll be right back with, I think that'll take us close to the end of the race. No, we'll be right back with the vote. Okay, everyone, we're back. It's time for a vote on adding the Rio de Janeiro Grand Prix to the schedule. Let's take a look at the politics. Okay, teams that will likely perform well would be us, likely to struggle. Some of the better ones. So we're looking at some stuff for, some stuff against. I'm going to vote for it. I'd like to go to Rio. We'll see how the vote plays out here. So we vote for not. Yep. Nope. I think we're going to drop this vote. That's 5. Unless everybody else votes for, and then it becomes a tie vote. The manager decides to vote yes. Well, we're going to Rio next year. Hoo-hoo. An extra race would certainly help. So there'll be a political recess till the next vote starts in 56 days. So next year's rules will be added to the calendar. Close up. Okay, everyone, we're back. It's time to go to the race day. Let's take a look at where our car is. We've got some more mail. Munich preview roundup. All right. Let's take a look at our car here. Such as it is. We're up to 63%, so we're not dying here. Our original gearbox is at 64 of 80, 65 of 80, so we're close there. It's improved a little bit, and suspension is doing well, so at 113. So, you know, it's evening the car out just a little bit. I like that. And we're going to take Big Doe along with us again and try to get for that 14th spot. Or behind, we got equal cars, and nobody likes the cars they have. Yeah, well, such as it is. Okay, folks, back. I've already gone and set up the cars real quickly to set up our cornering and balance and that sort of thing. I don't think that's going to be the work. I think we're going to have to go farther on the cornering. Get that under balance, close that closer to the D. We'll see which way we go. Let's see how much farther we can go with that. I don't think we can go much farther than that. Okay, time to go to practice. As they say, time to get to work, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take some practice. Alright, I want to set him out for a 2-lap run in race trim. Actually, a 4-lap run in race trim. Set him for an 8-lap run in race trim. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I'm more worried about race trim than I am qualifying trim right now. And this time we're also going to go out in race trim, 4 laps, tire choice there, and send out and put some heat and work into those tires, you know what I mean? Well, set something of a pace. Well, they both like the handling. There's a first. Both want ballast farther forward. Wow, okay. We're 2 seconds off the pace, that's okay. We're neither in qualifying trim. Okay, we're going to bring them both in. Do some adjusting and send them out real quick. One, I think, to try to earn a little bit of... Unless I can get my level 2. Unless I can get my level 2. Okay, great, excellent handling. So, cornering is okay, speed balance is great. Let's take a look at where we're at. They really want that front loaded, don't they? So the handling and the speed balance is going to move up a little bit. I'm thinking that's where we're going to go right now. Stints, qualifying trim. And we want to move even farther forward there. Sending Parker out there quite quickly. Wow, how cool is that? Stints is going to go out on qualifying trim for 1 lap. Tire choice is going to be super soft. And away we go. I just wanted to get out there and try and run so we can get maybe a full qualifying knowledge pickup. Don't think we're actually going to get it. Did we fall just short? I think we fell just short. Okay. Okay, it is now raining up a storm, of course. I think we're going to leave our car setups right where they are, except maybe to get that cornering on the first car. Speed balance is right about where we want it. I think that's right where we're going to go. Tire choice here. Going to be super intermediates. How much water do we have on track? Okay, yeah, intermediates definitely going to be that. Okay, and okay, I think that's where we want to be. And then take a look at knowledge. Medium tires, light foot tires. Neither one of these is going to do us any good. We'll just stick them in there because we can, I guess. That's all we've got to go with. Not really going to matter, so where we'll start off on qualifying. I want to take qualifying, you betcha. And we're going to send him out first. Tire choice is intermediates, and away we go. And same thing here. Tire choice is intermediates. That should give both our people enough time to run with hopefully nobody interfering in either way. Oh, Silveira certainly has his work cut out for him. That's not a good sign when we're getting passed like that easily. So we're first out on track. That certainly will not last. 1:45.12 is not, or 0:12 is not. Yeah, 2.5 seconds. Oof. That's brutal, folks. Well, I guess we'll see where everybody comes in. Wow. One is out. Nope, looks like we did not make our threshold. Well, we were eliminated in 16th and 18th places, and of course now the rain is really hitting up. So those who went on the soft tires really made a win for it. And that is the difference. You're looking at 6 seconds, at least. Not enough time to get another run in, so as much as I would like to, that's just not going to happen. Well, we'll be back after I set things up on race day, guys. All right, everyone, it's looking like it's going to be a damp day here on the track to begin with little to no grip for several laps, at least while we get started in the rain. The interesting thing of it is, some of our folks are not going to be starting on their old tires. Well, here's our setups. Race trim is at 10%. That's going to help. Light-footed for the soft tires. Engine expert for William Chandlin. We actually have a setup that is excellent across the board on Vanessa's car. I think we've got it pretty close to excellent across the board on Shannon's car. I understand the parts aren't that great, but we're going to make the best finish that we can out of this stuff. We're going to start off attacking and building up some heat in the tires right off the very bat. And it looks like I'm hoping that the water's going to hold for a little bit at any rate, although it's not going to get too damp on track. So let's get this race started. And we are starting way in the back of the pack in position 16th and 18th respectively. We do have some, poor competition back here and some better competition up in front of us. So hopefully we can pass a couple of cars. And the green flag is out. Let's get some heat into the tires right off the bat. I was really debating whether or not to let him through. Weather forecast looks like it's going to continue to hold wet. Still not moving up where I want to be, though. That's unfortunate. Let's move things along a little. I think at the end of 2 more laps, we come in. I think after this lap, we call Silveira in. Okay, we're going to pit in for light foot on soft tires. Part condition. We'll have 19 laps remaining after the race. Everything looks good on the car. We're going to make this a 15-second pit stop, and then after that, we'll bring Shannon in. I see no one else is coming in, but that's all right. Oh, bad mistake. Oh, we're going to bring you in all right, that's for certain. And now you're going to start to see some people that she'll make up ground with the water disappearing rapidly off the track. We'll start to see some time made up now. Liking where we're sitting right now in 13th and 18th places. I wish we could pick up a few more spots. Here we go. continuing to manage those tires is going to be key here, I think. Dropping back to 17th for Silvera, which is not what we wanted to see, but something we can maybe take advantage of here. Problem is, our tire wear is becoming a concern. Okay. Okay, so we've got these flat spotter. These tires look like smoothness -2. Oh, okay. I think we're at 16th. Can we get in there? Maybe. I think we can get in. We've got fuel options. 9 laps remaining. We don't need to do that. Recharge the battery would be nice. 2 seconds with a medium risk. Let's just do it. Coming in 17th place. We're going to make this a quick pit stop for tires only. Recharging is good, 67%. Exiting in 18th place. Just want to work that tire pressure up, tire temperature up just a little bit. Silvera almost has to count on other people pitting to make a difference. Not enough work on the suspension, I'm afraid. Remember, the big key for this is to stay in front of 14th place. do not think we're going to last 5 more laps on these tires. So we're just going to bring it in. Go to the softs. And hope. This will probably cost me my sponsor bonus, but we're going to give it a try. As you see some of the folks in front of us that have real low on the tires, they're falling back, and I'm thinking they're going to have to make a pit stop at some point. At this point, just don't chew through them. And then we're going to use our charges here on the long stretch, right? There's going to be a sudden desire to come in for slicks. No, you cannot come for intermediates. I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen. Two laps to go. Got our suspension is in the red. More stuff is happening bad. But when we're on the final lap, you just got a gun for it, I guess, eh? I think we're going to hold on to 11th place. '11th and 13th is all right for us, I think. For a team designed to pick 9th out of 10 teams, yeah, for us both to fall above sponsored numbers, I think is wonderful. That's all nice. Now the scrutineering, will they catch us? No rules broken. We've escaped once again. Even a 1 or 2 place point wouldn't, 2-point drop would not have been too bad. That gives us one driver, William Chenin, in 11th place after 3 races. And Vanessa Silveira has moved up to 16th place. The team as a whole sits solidly in 8th, which is good. That keeps us ahead of where our predicted spot was. And we're 20 points ahead. We've got a 3-point gap between us and 7th place. So that's not bad. If we were to finish as high as 6th, I would be ecstatic, because that would mean quite a jump. Okay, they all think it's great. We found ourselves in the midfield looking for more. Yes, we all want wins. Okay, here comes our numbers. Ooh, look at that. Morale gone up 20%, 10%. We've got changes, 0.3% on Silveira, and 3.89% increase on cornering for Shannon. That is awesome. That certainly will help improve his numbers. We expected 9th. We came in as a team 5th. Our marketability has gone up to 20%. I don't think it's quite enough to give us a 2nd star, but it is an improvement. And we picked up $605,000. How awesome is that? So for the GT Challenger Series, that's the event results. And the championship standings, of course, as we know, we're running 8th. Well, let's take a look at the mail, see what it has to say. Hard-fought win. Yes, that's nice. That's the pole stuff. Car condition upgrade. It's going to be 41 hours to fix. Not bad. Then we can move back on our mechanics. Will we take an interview with the World Sports Network? Sure, let's take a look. Now, you've had some time to get used to this team now. What are your main worries at the moment? Well, I think we've got both to upgrade the HQ. It's not our driver lineup at this stage. I think we're going to need to look on thinking long-term, improving that, and I think our chairman has just got a little happier with us, so we're going to finish the interview. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this another episode. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it with you. Until next time, please consider giving us a subscribe, maybe even hit the little bell icon so you'll know whenever we publish a new video. You can find me on Twitter at BatteryH. And links to that are below as well. Until next time, everybody, have a great day. Drive safe.